Good evening, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badul Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and IS certified international educational and training institute. In last years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organization. Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective training is one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner to respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an operational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institute from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, award quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like trade on portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and work knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement our training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth learner by professional trainers, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of views and promote the education of their abilities and personality. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love, light, and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we present. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, we will continue support. We already completed 2077 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, we will continue support. We already completed 2077 webinars successfully. The IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher at this moment is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account logged in, you cannot enjoy our service. So create an account for us with profile information. Note that with profile information, you will enjoy all feature with mismatched data. You cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace live. You have to join regular on our website. Now you can check all our previous webinars with verified certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session, we will not provide any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate. Otherwise, not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download the certificate of gratitude. If you are an online live competition winner, you can download the certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, Then you can download the certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in an award function which organizes combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can easily prepare and download 18 types of certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Ownership, Certificate of Global Infosys in the Pandemic, Certificate of Activity Knowledge, Certificate of Social Activity in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeing Campaign 2020, 2021 and 2022, Certificate of Participation in Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation in Webinar Series 2. Teaching is for foreign language and assessment. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3. Digital Classroom Engagement 2. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4. The new trend in education. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5. Upskill Social Leadership and Managerial Skills. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6. Innovation in Mathematics Education. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7. Research Comprehension Approach. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8. Art in Teaching, a special program in the art. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9. 21st century student teaching mathematics, certificate of IGP corporate ambassador, certificate of IGP campus ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1,000 plus international level quizzes, verified e-certificate. Teaching is for teens, education tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our student services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well wisher, we promised previously, but lack of technical problem, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition. We solved all issue from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. Then for all administrators to check our button and pages on our website. You like also be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. At present, we are going to start 2077 webinar, which name is E-Supply Chain Management, and today our speaker's name is Dr. Rahul Joshi. He is from India. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker, sir, I'll share a little bit about him. Manager, Sales and Marketing, FIMCO, SRL, FEMCO Group. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah. Fine. Thank you. Now I'm going to start my presentation. The topic is e-supply chain management. But first, starting the topic, I want to ask a question from all our participants. But the answer I expect it after the completion of this presentation. Uh, do you know which is the most accurate supply chain in the universe? Who are the entities? Which is the medium? And who are the end user or consumers of this supply chain? So this is your question for this entire presentation. Uh, let's start the presentation, and then you get to know about more and more on supply chain. So what is supply chain? Supply chain is coordination of entities, information, activities and resources of any product movement from one place to another. If you say the entities are manufacturers, the entities are service provider, distributors, retailers or retail outlets. Now, what is e-supply chain management? E-supply chain management can be defined as integrated management approach of planning and controlling flow of materials from one place to another by using IT enabled technologies. The foremost example is Amul and Walmart. They use e-supply chain in very vibrant manner. Inter-enterprise integration is the major focus of e-supply chain management. Now, what is inter-integration enterprise and what types of supply chain we used to talk about here? Enterprise integration means when different functions of an enterprise, like the finance function, marketing, HR, operations, and other ancillary functions came and integrated with each other, that is integrated integration. But supply chain, if we see types for this integration, there are three types: responsive, adaptive, and intelligent. Now, responsive is a kind of supply chain which quickly and accurately respond to the consumer needs. The main function is available to promise. It is an important feature of responsive supply chain. This system is the real-time checker of any process which involved in supply chain. Then adaptive supply chain. It is a kind of supply chain which reconfigure and adapt consumer demand. Adaptive supply chain helps companies to grow and change as per the demand of current era. Intelligent supply chain is a kind of supply chain which continuously fine tune itself and upgraded for the next version, so that the organization and the stakeholders will work in a better manner. What are the components of e-supply chain planning? The components are advanced scheduling and manufacturing planning. In this one, you have to schedule everything in advance. Like it is based on real time. Suppose if we are importing anything from one country to another, then we have to well planned, like whatever stock is currently with us, it is going to finish by which month. Then we have to consider the duration it takes from the importing country to the exporting country. So according to that, the importer need to communicate with the exporter, and exporter make the manufacturing plan, and he gives a supply chain protocol. Using that one, he give each and every detail to the importer. What is demand forecast now? When we see demand forecast, normally what demand is going to generate in future, we know that one. But in supply chain, it is little bit different. In normal business trends, we used to do, okay, if we are doing uh, x amount of sales in particular year, then we used to do 30 or 40% excess, and as per that we forecast our demand. But when it is on supply chain, everything need to be very calculative. So we use all the statistical tools and business forecasting techniques into the consideration, the market scenario, economic factors of both the importing and exporting countries, and then we can make the decision whether we want to import or export.
IGP knowledge seeker stand for the webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP knowledge seeker stand for the webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.radioigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching Comlink Part 1, move to the next quiz. Learning test, passing market, person. If pass back to the course again to download this certificate, you fail to retake the quiz. Download the certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.radioigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching Comlink Part 1, move to the next learning test, passing mark 30%. If pass back to the course again to download the certificate, you fail to retake the quiz. Download the certificate in PDF or JPG. IGP Knowledge Seeker, we connect with our speaker again. So, hello, sir.
Yes, sorry. Actually, there is a network problem here in Africa. That's why this problem happens. So
Okay, sir.
let me.
Now you can continue.
Yeah. So I was in the now. The third one is transportation planning. The transportation planning ensures that material or finished goods reach at the right time at the right place with proper scheduled planning and with the minimal cost included. It considers such variables of transport modes like railways, airways, and waterways. Then it comes on distribution planning. Distribution planning specifically addresses to customer specific requirements. It is the integrated with demand forecasting. Like first you need to see the demand, then according to that you have to go for your distribution. So distribution, manufacturing schedule, and transportation planning works hand to hand. Then it is order commitment. It is a system that allows vendor to accurately provide and deliver dates to the customer by providing detailed visibility into the entire fulfillment cycle. He has to tell each and everything, like in 15 days this transit time will be taken, and then the consignment will reach here. And he also need to hand over a tracking system of particular container having with container numbers and details. Then we move to e-supply chain fusion. E-supply chain fusion involves the migration from existing non-integrated supply chain to more efficient integrated supply chain, and thereby creating a tightly woven supply chain, so that the delays will be minimized, the defects will be bringing down to nil. There are four stages of e-supply chain fusion. Information sharing. The first one is information sharing. As we all know, information works on particular channel, the upward communication, downward communication. So it works on communication channel. So information should be route through a particular communication channel which requires in this first stage. For example, the customer can interact effectively by means of any single app or any website to the entire company. If you see in our day-to-day life of BPOs, the customer will first uh, put their queries, then the bot will answer them, then it goes to some of their agents or their customer care executives. So the information sharing is on the first stage done by the bot, and the appropriate information to sort out the queries or resolutions on the appropriate time is provided to the executive. Second is joint performance measurement. The joint, it is the key challenge where creating performance measurement and developing a clear understanding of cost and benefits involved for both the parties to make it integrated. Collaborating planning process are creating in this stage. Realignment of work. The work should be realigned so that the collaboration of decision making is decentralized. The workload share among the different departments for smooth functioning of an organization or a legal entity. Fourth stage is redesigning products and processes. The products and process must be redesigned on regular basis to make the work more easier and more efficient, so that the inter in
Here, IGP analysis case time for the online quiz competition, the most attractive and powerful part of a regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our competition. Dear IGP analysis case time for the most engaging part of this one, which is the online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change a few process for online quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition.
Now we are talking about redesigning of products and processes. So on redesigning of products and processes, it makes the work more easier so that the collaborative things can be done in proper manner. What are the management issues that are faced in e-supply chain fusion? Number one is determining the right e-supply chain structure. The e-supply chain structure must be cost effective. It does not permit to maintain large inventory of finished goods. The finished goods must not be piled up in your warehouse or any of your customers warehouse. The appropriate supply chain always work on zero based inventory system, so that when the demands will be created in market, if you maintain the zero based inventory, the price structure may not affect the timing of availability of any product, enabling effective differentiation capabilities. It offers customers something unique from the competitor, which their competitor does not have in their products and services. Differentiation in terms of performance standard, build to order business models are also used in this purpose. Facilitating effective order fulfillment capabilities. Accurate order fulfillment capabilities must be there, which is a challenging part in offering a great opportunity of reducing cost, improving customer services simultaneously. An integrated supply chain is critical to order fulfillment. Effective supply chain management configures the chain to respond on proper time. Determining the right infrastructure capabilities. Creating a real-time supply chain management infrastructure is a major task for an organization. Planning, selection, and implementation of supply chain solution, whether it is old traditional supply chain or the modern supply chain, which is e-supply chain. The technology and the complexity, we have to increase the technology in order to reduce the complexity, so that the business partner of the company or the channel partner of manufacturer will get maximum benefit out of that collaboration. Then what are the factors that are responsible for transmission of new supply chain management from the old one? Is it like that traditional supply chain is not working properly? No, it's not like that. But everything has some touch of internet in order to make the things faster, and somewhere it reduce the cost also. So these are the factors. The additional reduction in the cost as well as improvement in the process through expansion of the tools of modern management. Organizations from the supplier channel will be a part of this consumer channels. The introduction of computerized and digitalization of internal functions of the organization with new technique, tools, and management methods. The need of efficiency and agility of the organizations in order that they can respond to the higher demand of the consumers, whose growing demands and bargaining power continuously increases. The effort to optimize the organization by having lower inventory level both in manufacturing and distribution, by offering supreme quality and services. Deserting of vertical integration and functional oriented organizations. The tendency for outsourcing of some operational function that are not the core of business to other organization specialized in that field. The unpredictable expansion of global e-commerce business and opening of new global markets. Here the unpredictable expansion is in terms of like every business, when you go to global scenario, every business has their own flavors. And now when you go to the country wise, the culture and communication style, especially the languages which are used in different countries, so it leave a great impact on global market. The e-business technologies, particularly internet, have enabled organizations for all sizes to have network and be closely connected with their partner and conquer and compete for market share, which was only possible before the large corporations. Activities of supply chain. What are the activities of supply chain? Supply chain replenishment. Supply chain replenishment encompasses the integrated production and distribution process. Companies can use replenishment information to reduce inventories, eliminate stocking point, and increase velocity of replenishment by synchronizing supply and demand information across the extended enterprise. E-procurement. In nowadays, web-based technologies to support the key procurement process, including requisition, sourcing, contracting, ordering, and payment. E-procurement support both purchase direct and indirect material from several web-based functions such as online catalogs, contracts, purchase orders, shipping notes, etc. Radio frequency identification. To monitor and control RFID, this is one of the most promising application. Inventory management using wireless devices. Many organizations are now achieving improvements in inventory management by using combinations and barcoding technologies through which you can scan and get to know the place of origin, the place of exporting, name of the manufacturer, prevailing prices, and all the necessary information which are related uh, in importing country as well as in exporting country also. Collaborative planning. Business practices that combines the business knowledge and forecast the multiple players along a supply chain to improve planning and fulfillment of customer demand. Here, the buyer and seller develop shared demand forecast, supply plans, and how to support the demand which is already generated in any particular targeted market. Now, collaborative design and product development. This includes product design in inside out, like what you can change or what you can make new design to develop a product. Sometimes we see after gaining the maturity stage, the product start declining. That time, some product development need to be there in order to regenerate the product in the international market as well as in the domestic markets. E-logistic. It is the use of web-based technology to support the material acquisition, warehousing, and transportation process. E-logistic enables distribution to couple routing, optimization, and inventory tracking information. If you take an example of internet-based freight auction of spot buying and tracking capacity. So this all comes under e-logistics. Now, what are the players of e-supply chain management? As the players are concerned, it is same as traditional manufacturer supply to distributors or resellers, then small suppliers, then logistic companies, retailers, and at the end it reaches to consumers. But in e-supply chain management, we use the integration of information technology with each and every step in order to know when manufacturer dispatch any goods, distributor came to know, okay, this goods has left. Now this much time must be taken in order to reach it to me. So everything will be integrated on the basis of web technologies. What are the advantages of e-supply chain management? It reduces cost. Earlier, if you need to find out what is the movement or what is the position of consignment which goes from one place to another, you have to wait until the party came to know where is the container actually is. So he knows, he need to inform you through any medium, then it comes ultimately to you and you can inform to your customers. But now within a click of a button, you came to know, okay, my consignment's current position is this, and this is the estimated time of arrival to this place. From this place it will arrive to my warehouse in such and such days. So that will make the reduction of cost by using internet based technologies. Simultaneously with the same, it improves the efficiency. You came to know the real time situation of your inventory or goods or containers, what is there. It also reduced inventory because you don't know what is the condition or how much time it is going to take in order to reach you. So you have to maintain the inventory. If you are not selling or it is selling on a less pace or it is a slow moving product, you need to maintain the inventory in order to remove the stock out position. But when you have internet, you can find many suppliers nearby you. You search them, you contact them. If your current supplier delays or the container gets delay to come, you can search for a nearby substitute for that. It also takes competitive advantage over competitors. It reduces the cycle time, revenue increment, and providing improvement in customer service also. Whenever your customer will call you, if you tell him, okay, let me find out, I tell you, it will triggers in his mind that what is going on, is it coming or not. Especially when you are doing exports, it happens lot because 90% export done on advance basis and the one party pays to other. So he need an immediate feedback. So if you have everything on your uh, fingertip or a click away, you can immediately respond to your customers so that they get satisfied. It increases ability to implement just in time delivery, increases timely deliveries which enhance customer satisfaction. It improves order fulfillment, order management, decision making, forecasting, demand planning, and warehouse activities. Now, this order fulfillment, order management, decision making, all these are interrelated. If you fail on any one part, the other will ultimately get hampered. It also reduces paperwork, administrative overhead, inventory buildup, and all these things from your situation so that you can give more on focus on decision making and market survey kind of things. What are the disadvantages? If something has advantages, it must have disadvantages also. The e-supply chain basically work on internet, so cyber security, network reliability, uncertain return on investment is always there. The threat of cybersecurity is always there, that okay, these things are going on, this is going on. Now if network is not reliable, then the information will not pass correctly and on time. And if you don't get any information on time, it is of no use. The uncertain return on investment is also there, but it does not hamper in the way like cyber security and network reliability damages. What are the points of success of e-supply chain management? Why it is a success? It is a speedy, it is less costly, the quality of information is clear, concise, and uh, a satisfied customer service will be there. Information visibility along the entire supply chain. All the supply chain members get the information visible on their screens. Integrating the supply chain segment more tightly. The ability of all supply chain partners to view partner collaboration as a strategic asset. Infrastructure elements and tools. What are the infrastructure elements and tools of e-supply chain? The extranet enables your business to communicate and collaborate more effectively with selected business partners, suppliers, and consumers. An extranet can play an important role in improving business relationship and supply chain management. Now, what is intranet? Intranet is a private network accessible only to the organization's staff. It is used to search information, communicate across the organization, and manage the workflow properly. Corporate portals. Corporate portals are the gateways of external and internal collaboration, communication, and information search. Workflow system and tools. There are systems that manages the flow of information in organization. So the proper workflow system will be there so that the information can be passed on right time and you can do the next step according to that. Groupware and other collaboration tools. Many tools facilitate collaboration and communication between the two parties and among members of small as well as large groups. Various tools, some of which are collectively known as groupware, enable such collaboration. The major purpose of these tools to provide the visibility to all the related stakeholders. EDIs and Internet. Electronic data interchange is the major tool used by large corporations to facilitate the supply chain relationship. Many companies are shifting from the traditional EDIs to the modern internet-based EDI. Here is a small framework of e-supply chain management. Like SCM process, if you see the procurement, fulfillment, customer relationship management, demand management, product development, all are there. Then they get the returns. And supply chain basically work on industry structure and competitive challenges. It also affects impact on performance. And the enablers are supply chain relations, information flows, and planning and optimization of the process. What are the benefits? It suppose exchange the real-time information. It always supports the real-time information exchange between the two parties. The platforms were independent, so there is no like functionality defects will not be find there. Web visibility and processing capability, you can check anytime. 24 into 7 you can check. ROI is there. Incorporate broadcast and active messaging. The bots are always be there. You can message and get the tracking things also on messages, so that you can share with your stakeholders. It has open internet application architecture which allows for rapid deployment and scalability, combining unlimited users in real-time environment. Electronic supply chain management of Axis Bank. It is a bank in India. How this bank implements and what are the roles of the concerned parties and how this model is developed. The bank will provide holistic funding solutions to supply chain of corporate. Product cater the funding needs of supply chain member, increase efficiency of the entire chain, and service delivery will be on time. The model is consist of four things: dealer financing, factoring of receivable, purchase invoice financing, rent receivable financing. Now let's explain them one by one. Dealer financing is financing facility to the dealer exclusively for their purchase made from that corporate. If you are purchasing from the same corporate house, then only you get dealer financing. Factors of receivable: it helps the corporate in boosting sales and managing receivables. Purchase invoice financing: it provides financing to the vendor of particular corporate against suppliers made to that corporate. It helps in developing a strong and reliable vendor base. Rent receivable financing is designed for company involved in renting out goods, the loans, advances against future rent receivables. These are some of the companies which managing their supply chain through internet, or uh, the one which is using effectively e-supply chain in today's era, like Amul, ICICI, HUL, Telco, Dell, Asian Paints. Now there is a small case study of Amul. The company formed in 1946 with leading dairy brand in India. It initiated dairy cooperative movement in India and formed an apex cooperative society called GCMMF, and caters 70,000 villages and 222 districts in India. The market their product through 71 sales office throughout India, and distribution is done through network of 10,000 dealers who in turn supply to 10 lakh retail outlets. The Apex Cooperative organization that comprises of affiliated member of dairy district milk unions, and it is also member of Dairy Collect Milk, who supplies milk twice a day. It is an overview of what GCMMF is. So just go through. They gave some initiatives, how they work, uh, what farmers are getting, how they make the changes, and how they know each other. Everything is here. Now, supply chain through internet, Amul makes 10 million payment transactions daily. On the logistic, more than 5,000 trucks move milk from village to another 200 dairy processing plants twice a day according to carefully planned schedule. ERP is also implemented along with enterprise-wide integration application system which covers operations like market planning, advertising, promotion, distribution network. Everything will be taken care of by them. They have supply chain in end of computerized database. Computer equipment measure records for quality and quantities collected. The distribution and end stockist have been provided with basic computer skills or basic computer training. Amul cyber stores are also set in India, US, Singapore, and Dubai. These are this is the template of their store. Those who are from that countries or visit, they must see this. Some of the strong initiative, it linked distributor to the network and also incorporated web pages of top retailers in their website. Distributors can also place their order on website. Automated supply and delivery chain will be there. Just in time supply chain management, Six Sigma accuracy will be there. They introduce banking service and ATMs which will enable milk societies to credit payment directly to seller's bank account. Such things or new initiative are taken by Amul in order to make it successful. This is the information structure, like it directs from retailers B2B or B2C, then it goes to their depots. Depots are then further divided into the zones, and then the information come to head office. Here with the help of this ERP, they make like transportation, suppliers, and everything. They did it. Now with the end of our presentation, I'm going a case study of OG Plastics in Africa. The background and introduction is OG Plastic. It is a company which is specialized in plastic products for industrial and application in home, like small things, it is located in Malawi, Southern Africa. The result of products including an assortment of bottle which we used in soap, lotion, shampoo, packaged drinking water, bottle caps, jerrycans, PVC pipes, HDPE pipes, joints, handlings, and any kind of things which is possible to made from plastics. They are into the business. Now, what problem OG Plastics has faced? Supply chain system not yet fully integrated, as it is a small company, but as their sales and their some of them are from export background, so they take it further ahead. But the major problem, they did not receive raw material on time. Errors are found on their stock check. Downstream supply chain, again, it is not on a good move. Without an integrated and automated systems, the quick presentation of data and information is not possible, so that the decision making will delayed or get hampered in some places. Now after implementing, before implementing they concerned about these things, and their supply chain system will looking for some of the solutions. So in order to considering multiplicity, also the partnership with supplier companies as well as complementary material of resins to others. OG Plastic is about 150 companies suppliers. The needs of ESCM for OG will be very helpful because internet technology will be more effective for the process of collaboration, coordination, and integration of information in the supply chain. Now, if we put the OZ Plastics conditions in Porter's five forces analysis, then if you see the potential entry of new competitors, like if the foreign country from foreign countries, any company come, it will be a threat. But before after that, the bargaining power of supplier, because they have four suppliers in their local areas, so the bargaining power is in the hands of OG Plastics, as well as they are now customers base also have many, so the customer bargaining power is also with them. Rivalry, they have very less competitors, like other than OZ there are only three. And potential development of substitute products is a glass bottles and plastic environment friendly product substitute. These are the threats to them. If this can happen, then the scenario will be changed. Otherwise, they are in comfortable mode. So the conclusion, as I told you, OG Plastic is in the position of very strong. If you review from the rivalry between the similar firms are strong enough, as if the order side, like the power of bargain with the buyers and the power of bargain with the suppliers, are they have plenty of suppliers, as well as they have plenty of buyers, though the bargaining power is in the hands of OG Plastics. Threat of new entrant and threat of substitution product is there, but it is very minimal. And if you improve on continuous basis, this threat can be minimized. Now the SWOT analysis of OG Plastics. They have good strong customer base. They have 13 years of experience in plastic industry and products. Machineries are modernized and they follow latest development. And their system and process are good. Product quality is good. Now the weakness is they are not integrated with each department or divisions. The procedures of procurement of goods are fairly complex. Human errors are there in stock checking, and it's are often countered. Delay in arrival of raw material and resulting in delay of delivering the finished goods to customer is always there. So these are the areas where OG Plastic need to work. So what are the opportunities? Huge potential market share, as there are only three competitor companies, so the market share is huge. Growing demand of plastic products, lack of replacement products currently available in market, products offered in plastic used in household needs every day. Now, threats are foreign exchange fluctuations, is always there in African countries because of the rates, prevailing rates of USD to their local currency. Rise in price of raw material, it may be create threat because it will ultimately make your finished products costlier. Transportation cost is high. If transportation cost is high, also affects on end product. And customer is sensitive towards price. As we all know, Africa, we say as a third world country, so this is the markets of Africa is price sensitive market, but it is not for all African countries. Some countries which face the foreign exchange fluctuations. This is only applicable to them. Stability in economic and political condition. It's always a concern part in Africa. If we do it on pastel analysis, political factors like level of corruption, especially levels of regulations and consumer goods sector. What are the taxations and tax incentives? Like taxation, if you see in Africa, it is 35-40% will be there. Now, wage legislation, like what is the minimum wage will be there, and the overtime, what is the overtime charges fixed by companies or fixed by the government is there. Work week regulations in plastic industry, mandatory employee benefits in Africa. They usually in key positions put the expat staff, so mandatory employee benefits will be there, like for their housing and for their transportation, everything has to be taken care of. Product labeling and other requirement on plastic products. Now the economic factor, infrastructure, skill level of workforce, education level. This is the reason why they hired mostly the expat staffs. Then labor cost, business cycle stage, like if recession, recovery, all these things come. Economic growth rate, then incomes, unemployment rate, inflation rate will be always high. The price of dollar keep changing on everyday basis. Now the social factors are like demographics, skill level of the population, class structure, hierarchy, powers, education level, as well as education standard in particular company. Like here we are talking about OG Plastics, so that also need to be checked. The culture plays an important role when we talk about social factors, and the attitudes like health, environment consciousness, etc. Now technology also put impact on product offerings, cost structure, impact on value chain structure, and rate of technological diffusion. That is also taking into consideration. Then environmental factor like climate, weather, laws and regulations in concern with the environment, pollution, then air, water pollutions, all this waste management, everything comes into the environmental. And legal factors are also there, like employment laws, health and safety laws, antitrust laws, and everything. Especially if we are talking about plastic industry, it is much more higher. Now the conclusion. OZ Plastic encounters some problems such as delays in arrival of raw materials, checking of stock. Errors are mostly found in that part, as well as the delay in delivery of goods to the consumer. Because if the raw material arrives late, these things can happen. These problems can be caused by lack of integration information that occurs along the supply chain based on the analysis we have done in SWOT matrix, pastel analysis, and Porter's 5 force model. The design of e-supply chain is proper for the company. The e-supply chain solution also supports collaborative planning and increase the speed of network supply. Based on the above conclusion, the implementation of e-supply chain at OG Plastic is needed. It is recommended by the supply chain department as well as the third party, where they do all these surveys and everything. So they also tell them that you have to implement the supply chain so that the system can work smoothly, and introduction of e-supply chain application to all parts of the company in necessary to the all parts involved to perform the produce in accordance with the respective functions. And lastly, OG Plastic must also consider the data security issues for the parties or stakeholders involved with them. Thank you. Now, as I told you that I gave a question, so how many of you want to answer with that?
Thank you
So,
so much, sir, for a rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your presentation.
thank
Now,
you,
sir,
thank you.
please time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable
Yes.
sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. So our first question
Yes.
is from Mark. Hello, sir. Which skill are needed in a successful implementation of a SCM and how it begins advantage compared to traditional SCM?
See, as far as the skills required is you have to know the tools which are required for demand planning, for forecasting, and all these things you need to first put the tools. The proper tools will be there. The proper market survey of any particular market should be with you. The market survey reports, like there are many. Organization like AC Nielsen, they provide the market survey reports, and the market things you should know. If you know that, you can little bit, you have done 50% of your part. Now, e-supply chain successful implementation from traditional is you have to be very like IT enabled skills should be there, so that you can check everything and track everything. And advantage of e-supply chain is everything will be available 24 into 7 to you on just a click away. Whereas in traditional SCM, you don't have everything ready. First, you have to inform, or you need to ask the information from the shipping company about the goods. Everything you need to get. But here in ESCM, everything is well before is provided to you, so that you can ready whenever you are asked from your business partner or your channel partners or your supply chain partners or your end user or customers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answers. So there is no more questions from our participants. So once, thank you so much, sir, for your time in IGP. Lot from
Thank you, IGP, and participants also. Thank you very much.
welcome, sir. Honorable sir, before we move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
Sorry.
Sir, before we move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Dear IGP Knowledge it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change a few process for online quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com and sign up or sign in. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button and give a link, find the session name and join with your logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join and enjoy an online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 25 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is, which one of the following is a benefit of its supply chain management? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 50% people are right. Our second question is supply chain management involves using the internet to carry out non-verbal added activities? Is it true or false? Option 2 is the right answer. 44% people are right here. Next question is supply chain management, logistic, e-commerce, global sourcing. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 61% people are right here. Our next question is supply chain management, SCM, belong to which level or community to a business? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 85% people are right here. Our next question is what topic does supply chain management, logistic, e-commerce, global sourcing come under? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 95% people are right. Our next question is e-commerce business also have a supply chain management structure which trail reverse logistics. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 95% people are right here. Our next question is what has e-commerce impact been on supply chain logistics and inventory management in recent years? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 95% people are right. Our eighth question is supply chain management, business intelligence, e-business and customer relationship belong to the ERP2 system. Is it of true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 71% people are right here. Our second last question of the session is identify the three components of the operation surgery supply chain management. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 95% people are right. Our last and final question of the session is supply chain management is a part of which operation strategy? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 48% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy, stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal on the people of things. Albert Einstein. Before I say hit the like button, again want to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.